Alright, people, what's good? What's good? What's good? And this is for the lag of God. And today we are back talking to Nitti iiCe. What's good, Nitti, mate? What's good?
Yeah, you know the vibes. We outside every day above ground's a blessing, they say. So we here.
Ah, it looks like it as well. Nice sunny weather out there for you. It's funny
Yeah,
because
it's pretty
last
nice.
time we spoke as well, it was sunny as well. Must
Yeah,
be fun
man.
for you.
I bring the sun out. You
Yeah,
feel me?
bring the good times with you, mate. Bring the good times with you. I was gonna say it's sunny over. Well, you can sort of see it on the wall. I tried to like block it out,
Yeah.
but so it didn't show up too much. But yeah, it's nice out there
What's
today.
that? What time is it over there? 5 o'clock?
Yeah, yeah. Dinner time. Dinner
I
time
heard that.
over here.
We just made lunch. It's 12 noon.
Yeah, man. It's crazy the time difference. It's hard, like it's hard as well because sometimes like when I like people will say, "Oh, can we talk?" And that you're like, "What time zone are you?" And then I have to like pull up Google or like I tell you what on my weather app is normally how I tell all the times. So like I on my weather app I have like like New York. I have like a couple of other time zones. I'm like, right, okay, what's the time there? And I have to work it out, and it's crazy.
Hmm.
Like everyone's
You-
everyone's finishing work now and probably going home to dinner, and you're just thinking, like, oh, what am I gonna have for lunch? Yeah,
Yep, they're on lunch break right now. Everybody's on lunch. Except for me. I just left the gym.
you're right.
know that.
uh, that's fair.
Every,
How long?
every,
How
every
long
day.
was
You
it?
know that.
How long did you do the session for?
Got there at 9 o'clock, I want to say. Nine to 11 something.
Oh, I thought you could say like
It's
nine
like
till
two
one.
hours.
Well, two
Yeah, like,
hours,
like
nice
two
little
hours.
session. 2 hours is good.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be dead in the morning tomorrow and the day after too.
But you like it really, though.
No,
Like
so that's pros and cons.
when I used to go to the gym before COVID. Now that's how there you go. That's how long it's been since I've been. But when I used to go before COVID, I used to try and do at least 2 hours. I used to spend probably an hour just going back and forth between well, I'd spend most of my time on the bike, to be honest. I love the bike, and then a bit of treadmill and the rowing machine. So I'd literally just spend an hour doing that. I don't know. That was probably my favorite bit. That first hour, just like the bike, the treadmill, and the rowing machine. And then after that, it just kind of like try and try and lift weight and just fuck about for the other hour. I wasn't too fussed after that, but yeah, that first hour, I don't know. I enjoyed that first hour. The rest of it,
You should have switched it. Usually when you do cardio first, you don't have enough energy to like you'll have more energy to lift heavier weights and things like that if you do that first and then do the cardio after.
I did it because it was closest to the changing room. Just come straight out of the changing room and in it, and I was like, all right, okay, let's go. And yeah, and then that was me. But but yeah, it's been a while. I need to once everything's figured out, and then I'll probably see about going back. But yeah, anyway,
It's a
that's you
good
don't need to know about my bad
stress
habits.
reduction.
Yeah, you don't need to know about my bad
I
habits.
mean, it's
You are?
it's good when you get back into it. It's good for like stress and anxiety and all that good stuff. When you go into the gym, it clears your mind. Throw some tunes in or a podcast and get crazy.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that with walking at the moment. So now that the weather's getting better, it take like from where I am to work, it takes me about it takes me an hour to walk home. So I normally try and get about an hour's worth of walking in and do it that way. Yeah, it isn't about
Is
me.
that
It's about
DMX in the
you.
back over there?
You are?
That's DMX. Is that DMX in the back?
Yeah, yeah. It's little like shit. Hang on, I dropped the mic. Drop the mic. Yeah, it's like some little cushion thing. Yeah. You
R.I.P.
know
X. You heard?
Hey, I've got some other things as well. I won't show you because otherwise I got to fucking go and pull my room apart. But yeah, I got that. I got like I got a fucking. I might have showed you this last time. I can't remember, but I got like a signed. Uh, hang on, I'll show you now. Now that you said it, I got to fucking show you it. Hang on. What is it? It's and then there was X.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, so I got
That's dope.
number 11 out of 500, and then just you can't really see it, but down there is his signature.
Fire. That's dope. I
Yeah.
hope it's hanging up.
You are? No, well,
I hope you're hanging that up.
it's not hanging up. It's got a little stand on it. It stands over in the corner of my
Oh, that's
room.
dope. That's dope. That's even better.
And then I got a like a gold disc plaque of the Wu-Tang Clan's 36 chambers. I'll send you a picture of that one because
Fire.
that's hanging up. Yeah. Do you know I saw a post earlier. It's 27 years since It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Yeah,
Never.
I'll be looking at these years of when these albums come out. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, mate, it's crazy. Like, Commons. I took a picture of it because it popped up on my Spotify. Commons B album is like 20 something years old. Okay, maybe I didn't take a picture of it. I'm pretty sure I did, but oh, there it is. Yeah, 20 years old in 3 days time. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Uh, yeah,
That's wild.
yeah. All right. So, let's get into the questions. Right. So,
Uh,
first question for you. The Year of the Dragon. Um,
vibes. What'd you think about it?
I think, mate, I fucking think it's sick, to be honest. I like, all right, for me, I don't get me wrong, I do enjoy it. And I was listening to it again this morning to refresh my memory on the way into work. I do enjoy
Appreciate
it.
you.
There's a couple, like, I feel we're kind of like, not creative because it is creative. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a little different. I can't think of the term I'm looking for, but it's different in the beginning. And then once we kind of get after we get after issues, and then we go into like LUTR, and Ready to Ride, and then we got Bars Matter. We got that sort of like that dark drill sort of session, and then once you hit LUTR and Ready to Ride, and then after that you settle in nicely for those dark vibes. But then,
Yeah.
but before that, you got issues. Not you've got issues, but you got the track issues. Um,
Everybody got issues, man.
yeah, you got issues. You got issues. Oh, like issues. Alone.
Alone,
Yeah, issues
hold me
alone.
back.
Nameless. Hold me back. Um, I can't. Forgive me if I say this one wrong, but my vida,
Oh,
mi
me vida.
mi vida. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after mi vida, then you got LUTR, and then that's when you settle into that real sort of dark, gritty, gritty vibe. But before that, hold me back. I like that one. Nameless is nice. Alone, you've got that sort of almost house type of beat, and I like that.
House
But
CDM vibe.
yeah, that EDM vibe, but on that one, I do kind of wish that there was a little bit more of that, that vocal. Like you
Oh,
could have,
vibe.
like, yeah, and then I either after near the end of it, you could have dropped into that and had that the whoa 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 whoa, and then
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that would sick. But
Yeah.
that's
We made that song in 20 minutes. The beat and vocals and everything. We put that song together in 20 minutes.
nice, nice. Yeah, so I like.
We was there for something completely different, and then me and Ha, shout out to Real Job Studio. We put that. He made the beat in like 10 minutes maybe. We recorded the whole thing in 20 minutes. The whole song came together within an hour.
Hey, it's a good song, and then like I don't know if you're gonna do videos and stuff. I don't know, but it's. I was thinking like it's just a random thing because I was sitting on the bus listening to it, but you could have like a like da- like dancers going back and forth because
I mean,
I don't know.
I had a dance group do a choreography group. Shout out to them. Shout out to Kira. They put together a dance and did it in the beach in Puerto Rico. I got that up on my page on Instagram, and I did like a mic drop video for
Yeah,
that song too, with a Big Purr. Shout out to Big Purr, not the little one. You're
yeah, yeah. I was thinking like you get like two dancers, and then it almost kind of
dance battle.
like a back and forth between the like, and I don't mean like a dance battle, but I mean like a conceptual like dance of, does he want me, does he not want me, am I gonna be alone, like go away, no come back, and like, that sort of thing. That was an idea I was playing around with it. And then issues, I love issues. It reminds me of kind of like one of those One of those ones you want to like, I don't know, like a rainy Sunday. You just kind of want to look out the
Oh,
window.
I got an idea. I might shoot a video for that. So the two videos I was playing around with the idea of shooting was issues and SI double R. And the
Mm.
SI double R, I want to shoot it on the actual SIR train, like going
Yeah,
through the vocals, going through the different train carts, something like that. And then the issues one I was gonna do, they have this room that you can rent, the room rain, so like a rain room of me like with a white tank top on, like rapping to a girl she's like not paying me no mind type vibe. And then
yeah,
she's rolling weed on top of twisting papers, weed inside the guts. And she's rolling up, and I'm just like trying to talk to her in the rain, and she's under
mm,
the umbrella, not paying me no mind, like that kind of vibe.
yeah. Well, with that as well, I was like, because I got like like a reflection, the reflection piece of like looking out the window. But then I was thinking, I don't know, maybe like a black and white, like you know, like that sort of noir type feeling. Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah,
like, I was like, oh, this
I
is
mean
could be
so the year the dragon is. I was born the year the dragon, 1988. So when
mm,
if you listen to the project, it goes through different songs and different parts of life. For me, of the year the dragon. So
yeah,
nothing's gonna hold me back. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought we was finished? That's how we started the project.
mm,
And then the next song after that, I believe his name was "Don't Act Like You Know Me, Don't Act Like You Don't."
yeah,
And after that is "Alone." We get the little vibes in. Everybody knows I like to have a good time. We get vibey, and then we gotta have some issues. We gotta talk about some issues. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? There's a lot of people that we hear the girl songs, but the girls is, oh, this guy, that's this guy, and I don't need no guy and all of that stuff. But we don't hear the guys do these songs that much anymore. You know what I'm saying? So we needed that. Then it
yeah.
goes through the motions. You know what I'm saying? I lit up the room.
Yeah,
And I leave
the
me alone.
heartbreaker's gone a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
man. That's
that lovey
one
dovey
time.
R and B's dead now. It's upsetting.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Yeah, just going through the Deep Dragon, like just different emotions, different things that make me who I am.
yeah, yeah. Oh, and the other one as well. Is it? Oh, because I took notes as well, so I can read them back to you, which is what I'm doing now. But I've got it as After
Say that.
Dark and SI double R. I think.
After Dark was is for DMX clearly. Obviously, you hear the crowds and all the
Yeah,
barks
I
and
can't
all that
remember if it
stuff.
was After Dark or SI double R, and one of them. But mate, I'm
After Dark is the DMX vibe. Hell is
one.
hot.
One of them
Me and
reminds
Evie hit some high going back and forth.
one of them reminds me a lot. Like it probably is After Dark then, but it reminds me a lot of Ghostface Killer's 12 Reasons to Die album. Like
Probably that movie.
mate, it would fit in, absolutely fit in. Like it's fucking solid. I don't know if, like
Appreciate that.
who you know or anything, but I don't know if you could get either Meth Ray or Ghost. I don't know. I'd say maybe Meth would come with it. He got that thing, but if you get Meth on that, oh fuck me. Like, reach out to him, and be like, Meth mate, I need this.
I think I would love to get Method Man on the song. That'd be great. Throw it
Yeah,
out in the universe. I would love Method Man to get on the
hey,
song. Big Staten Island
let's get Meth on it.
City.
I'll just go and spam his inbox. I'll go and spam all these posts. Be like, yo,
You know
you need
Nitti
to get in
iiCe
touch
from
with
Staten
Nitty.
Island. You know Nitti iiCe from Staten Island. You know Nitti iiCe from Staten Island.
Mm. Oh, you where is it? Park Hill, and like you park.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Park
think it's
Hill on
Park
that.
Hill. Is it Park? Oh, I can't remember. But yeah, but it definitely. Oh man, I'm telling you, it would fit. It would fit. It would be. Oh, it's an incredible track as it is. Like it's lovely,
Appreciate that.
absolutely lovely. Like I was just listening to the album on the way into work, as I say, like to remind myself. And I was like, oh, this is nice. It's nice. Yeah, there.
Appreciate that.
I think probably issues is my is my favorite, just because you can just sort of sit there and because you can even like listen to that or you can reflect on it as well. So sometimes you could be either like with you in it or you can be in your head with it. And it's like, yeah,
I like making mood music that just
mm,
hits different moods. So you just get into your own bag. Now you're not even thinking about the song. The song got you thinking about life.
yeah, yeah. Because I But when you got into the, because then as I say, LUTR comes ready to ride, and then bars matter. And by then I was off the bus and I was walking to work, and it's just I know it kind of makes you feel a little something. And you're like, oh, fucking, you know, right? Like I've had my issues now. I'm fucking hot. You know what I mean? I'm fucking ready to go.
That's right.
Yeah.
After the storm comes the sun. You feel me?
Uh, so yeah, I do I do like that. I don't know. All right, so you spoke about the year like the name, the year of the dragon, and what inspired it. You know, being born in '88. So, but what does the title mean to you?
It's me.
Fair
That's
enough.
me. That's the fierce side, the dragon. You know, everybody knows me for the he's calm and he's relaxed and he's cool. But that was life that made me that way. So like that's the dragon side. The beast comes out. You know what I'm saying? That's sometimes you need a different approach on things. You gotta grow through life when you're going through things.
So the dragon's the beast, and not the not the comfortability.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the alter ego. You got Nitti iiCe and then we got the dragon.
But
I
then
mean
what's
that was
but then what's the dragon
the
called?
project between me and Bree. Me
So
and Bree Cruz. She's the Phoenix and I'm the
yeah,
dragon. That was the project. It was the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? That's the alter ego. That's what made us these things. The Phoenix came and rose from the ashes and the dragon came and,
yeah.
burned shit up.
Yeah, because I wondered as well if that was because Buster Rhymes and Q-Tip did a similar name as well, didn't they? But don't know if
Yeah.
it was the
They had
Phoenix.
Year of the Dragon. They had Year of the Dragon. But
Yeah,
it's crazy because when Busta Rhymes dropped that, I had dropped an old project on SoundCloud called The Year of the Dragon too.
yeah,
Some old, it's old, like old. And then Busta Rhymes dropped one after. I was like, damn.
yeah. Because yeah, he dropped that with Q-Tip, wasn't it? The dragon and something. I can't remember what Q-Tip was though. And then I think he's about to drop another one, the dragon and something, but without Q, but without Q. But I think Q's on the album anyway. It's a bit weird how he's done it, but I've not listened to it in a while, so but from what I can remember, it was pretty good. So, but
Every time somebody drops, if I always give it one listen to straight through, and then if I like stuff, I keep it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I usually listen to music now. I'm so busy doing features and shooting videos and all that good stuff lately that I don't even have time.
mm-hmm.
I gotta memorize this verse for a song so we can shoot a video to it. Like yesterday, shout out to the route guys, shout out to Reflex Radios. Yesterday we shot the video for En Route, and
Yeah,
yeah, that video is gonna be fun. It was dope. Dope Bob. Shout out to DJ Drewski who shouted at the movement, which is dope. His spot.
nice.
There's a lot of things about to happen.
Yeah, mate, I see it.
Standout's looking pretty good.
See it, mate. I see it. I gotta touch on that. On the I've got questions for it as well. So I was gonna touch on that a little bit later. But no, like I know it looks pretty good from what I've seen. But well, I mean I've not seen it. You know what I mean from what you've teased. It yeah. I'm looking forward to watching it, man. I'm looking forward to watching it because I watched because you were like again I got a question on this as well, but you were in Fez Taylor's Pay Me in Respect. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, let's go check that out. And yeah, I enjoyed watching that as well.
Shout out
So
to Fez.
yeah,
Thanks.
yeah,
I've been working on the acting stuff. You know what I'm saying? The music is cool, but that's second nature. That's easy. That music is the easy part. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So acting, I'm with it. Anybody got some acting stuff they want me to even music videos if you need me to do something. You know what I'm saying? Let's negotiate some stuff. Get me
yeah,
outside. I'll do some acting for some music videos. Why not?
nice, nice. But yeah, I got a couple of questions on that. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, and then we'll get into that. But so going back to the year of the year of the dragon, was there any tracks from the album that surprised you by how much love or criticism they got?
Nameless. Everybody told me that Nameless is like the most like TV type track on there. And then everybody else loved, like you said, the After Dark. They like the back and forth between me and Handsome High.
Hmm.
Shout out to him from High to Borough. Shout out to the High. Um, yeah, so everybody like that when they're like, yo, this is hip hop. Like this is hip hop, boom bap. This is it. And then
Yeah, that
everybody like name the super handsome holiday.
yeah, you got
So
it makes me laugh every time I hear it. It's the I think handsome says everyone's flexing, and then you come in and like, nah, it's muscle spasms. Makes me die every time. Every
yeah,
time. He's like, yeah, they're out here flexing, and you're like,
those
nah, it's
muscle
muscle
spasms.
spasms. It's just every
Right.
time I hear it, I just go. It makes me laugh. Um, but no, that is a fucking yeah. Like apart, I mean, as I
Everybody
say,
and everybody
it's
like issues too.
yeah. Oh, issues is
The
amazing.
women, a lot of women like the issue song,
Yeah.
which was surprising. I didn't think that women would actually like that since that's you know what I'm saying. Like, but they like that song, so it's dope.
Mm. But it's like again, it's that like that emotional resonance sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like it just as you said, you know, you can either be there with you or it can take you to wherever you want to be. And then, you know, and then after that you can listen to art like what was it called? After Dark. And then just go and slap
Mhm.
someone. Make yourself feel better. Be like, like
There you
this is
go.
the
You
LUTR,
gotta
hype
get that
yourself
emotion
up.
out somehow.
After Dark. Lights out for everybody. That's it. I
You like that
think
sometimes.
issues probably would be number one for me. Just it was fucking I loved it. And then yeah, and then I'd probably go after dark. And then I don't know, 'cause I kind of want to go LUTR, but then I also want to go like my I can't even say the word mi vida. Again, forgive my
Yeah,
pronunciation.
that's the one. That's the you got it.
Yeah,
That's
that
the one.
um and I can't remember the name of the intro track, but and that as well with Emily. That was
Hold me back.
yeah, that's a nice track as well. So yeah, I think that'd be my
Shout out to Bree Cruz and Emily Murray. You heard? I am familia.
mm-hmm. La Familia.
You heard?
Yeah, that's yeah, that'd be my favorite tracks. All right,
I
so then
appreciate
with the amount of love, what one let's take that the other way. What one do you feel was most overlooked?
I mean, I made it in a story purpose, so I don't feel like any of them were really overlooked. It was a sport. I put those songs whenever I do a project. It's never like scattered. Just oh, I'm gonna put these songs out. Like if you listen to the song from start to beginning, they all make sense. Like it makes sense as a full story rather than oh, I listen to this one song or I want to hear this one first because of the feature. That's why when people listen to my project, like what song should I listen to first? Play it from the beginning to the end because you know what I'm saying. It's different modes and moods as you go through it
Mm.
where it's like, all right, maybe I was sad or I was bouncy in the beginning. Like you said, after dark, it's like, all right, now I'm aggressive. I want to go 95 on the highway while I'm listening to this. So
Yeah,
either way, you gotta listen to it from the beginning to the end, and then you pick what you like. Everything's not for everybody. That's why I never put like one solid thing. Like even on the last project, the Keeping It Franklin, when I put the say you say in the middle, the rock type pop vibes, people weren't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta always keep people on their toes. I'm tired of doing the same thing.
didn't well, I did listen to it when it came out, but I didn't listen to it this morning. I was listening to Year of the Dragon this morning.
Fire.
Um, all right. So then, do you feel was the hardest to write and record on the album?
For this project, I didn't really have a hard time writing anything. I think the only project that I have, only song that really like, I had two songs that I wrote that were like hard to write. That like even one of them I actually started, I shut down inside the booth and I had to go outside and walk it off for a minute. Was autobiography,
Hmm.
and then I got a song called Purpose. So autobiography and Purpose. Those two songs were like hard to write. Like I definitely broke down in the studio, broke down while writing all of that stuff. Even while we were in the recording process, it was like a real like thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So those are the
Um,
only two songs
you
I really
spoke
like.
about that one last time, I believe, as well. Like
Purpose, yeah.
yeah, you were like, oh, I don't know,
I
but
was gonna,
like
I was
share
gonna
this,
stop
yeah, you were like rock bottom. It was like you were dealing with probation and some other things
yeah,
about then as well,
people
weren't you?
passing away and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
a tough time around then.
Um,
And then there's another song called Autobiography, which is self-explanatory, obviously.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, that one too was hard to write. That was another one where I was just going through the motions and stuff.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, the second verse on that song I wrote in the studio. So
Mm.
yeah, rough, rough times.
Hey, but they the rough was she says the was it Emily says pressure creates diamonds or something. So you
That's a
like
fact. It sure does. No
you
pressure,
had
no
that,
diamond.
and now you've got autobiography, um, oh for fuck's sake, purpose, and yeah, and look what they've got you. Like two pretty deep.
I did a song called No Pressure with my brother T-Time. Shout out to the Pavers. You know what I'm saying? We got a song called No Pressure. I actually just performed it at his aunt's 50th birthday party. Shout out to her as well. But yeah, we did that song. That's all. It's No Pressure, No Diamonds, basically. So yeah, make that.
Yeah, yeah. So you came through that, and yeah, you wrote those two songs, and those two songs have made an impact on a few people. Yeah, because I see it like because Fat like Barra shares it a lot as well, and it like
Yeah.
it's a beast of a
She's
track.
she's a great person.
Oh yeah,
Shout out to Farrah. She's a great person for sure.
definitely. Yeah, she shares it a lot. Like it's a great track. So yeah, man,
Yeah,
it's
that
fucking
song was pure emotion. I made that song with a pure emotion. That's crazy because I was having like during that time I was having like writer's block and stuff. Like I didn't want to do anything. I was going through so much stuff in life that I didn't want to write music. I didn't want to do anything. And I was like, I will. What better way than to just let it come out in the pen? Pause.
yeah, just venting.
So,
Yeah,
worked out.
it did. If someone listens to your music for the first time today, what do you hope they take away from it?
That somebody else is going through the same stuff that they're going through. It's not just them. And not 9 times out of 10, the other person took what they were going through and ran and won with it. So what's your excuse? You know what I'm saying? Somebody else is going through what you're going through. They could either let it tear them down or they could go take that and help it make them a winner or who they are or what they went and accomplished because of that thing or just use that thing as a crutch. And we sometimes we don't know how to handle emotions. So sometimes we just use that thing as a crutch instead of taking that thing and like, all right, well, this thing changed me. So now I'm going to make the way that it changed me and I'm going to use it to do something else with it. Something like that.
Oh, that's a
That's
nice
what,
answer.
for me, it's mood music. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to pull different strings out of people where it's like, all right, I can make, I read this post last night. It was funny. There's
Mm.
two things I can always make: money and somebody mad. That's it.
Yeah.
Literally, that's it. So as long as you can do those two things, you know what I'm saying? You're good. You're golden. Like you can do whatever. As long as
Yeah.
you can get somebody mad and make some money, you good.
Oh, I definitely know. I definitely know how to piss people off. I know that. I know that one.
That's,
But no, that's
that's
I like that answer. I like that answer. So we'll sort of we'll go on to the other little other ones I got now. So with the current like the current state of hip hop, is there any changes that you'd like to see?
hip hop, like industry hip hop is industry hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I stopped paying attention to like the stuff that other people pay attention to. Everybody was so focused on Kendrick, Kendrick and Drake. They stopped creating in the interim. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
I don't really focus on the stuff the way people focus on stuff anymore because if people pay attention to Staten Island has we had like a little scuffle where everybody throwing shots and stuff at each other, but it was we kept it just lyrical stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. There's good stuff going on in Staten Island right now. Shout out to Staten Island artists out here. Everybody's doing things to shake the city. You feel me?
yeah. I didn't I did enjoy the Kendrick and Drake thing. I
It was cool. I'm not saying it wasn't cool, but then you know what I'm saying? Like you got other artists that jumped in and they apologized and out. And then you know what I'm saying? That now it's like you have to question everything. I'm I'm a person that like I said, bars matters to me. So I'm not
mm,
listening to the stuff that's nonsense. Not listen if that's the music you like, that's the music you like. Everybody has their own taste. For me, bars matter. Like you gotta be telling me something. I don't want to just hear you rap about nothing or something like same thing all the time. You gotta be tell me something, teach me something, give me a story. That's the era we grew up in.
mm,
So when I hear like, all right, let's put J. Cole, he apologized, right?
yeah.
He bowed out of the beef. Cool. But now if you go listen to J. Cole's music on every album, every song, every feature, he's saying he's the greatest. Can you believe that? If you just apologize to somebody? How do you
Yeah.
listen to that? If you listen to bars and you listen to like how real things are, and these are one of your favorite artists that you listen to, how can you go back and listen to you the greatest if you just apologize to somebody over lyrical contact? It's just lyrical contact is making your pen better. It's not somebody's gonna get shot tomorrow because I said I'm better than you. Like that, it just didn't for me as a consumer of that, it didn't
Yeah.
process well for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And other people have their own opinions on it. That's just my opinion on it. I just feel like he shouldn't have apologized if it was just lyrical combat. Let's be lyrical combat.
Yeah.
What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Like, apologize when y'all see each other face to face. It don't gotta be I'm gonna do this on stage at one of my concerts. Like, that's nuts.
Yeah. It was the. I mean, I don't know. I think I wouldn't really want to go up against Kendrick. I understand the pulling out
You
thing.
gotta, I go. Did you see the Red Bull Cipher, the new
Oh,
one? It's
Absol.
big
Yeah,
Absol Kendrick
yeah.
and
What was it?
Joey
Joey,
Badass.
Absol, and Sean.
Joey Badass came at Kendrick on there.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
TDE.
yeah. I see a thing of that the other day. I see a
You
thing
was
that.
you didn't listen to it?
No, no. I heard it because hip
No,
like
no.
because
Go listen to his verse again.
no.
Joey Badass verse.
I heard him going for Kendrick, and then Absol came back at him. Basically saying, you got to come through everyone before you can get to Kendrick. Um,
And then he went through all of them. He named Daylight. He went through everybody in the verse.
yeah.
And at the end, he said he was gonna shoot everybody. He's like, whoa, 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 wait,
Yeah, but they
wait.
because he was saying about TD, and then because after that I saw because he'd said about TDE East, and then TDE had like, and then someone posted a thing, like a thing you have to file or something over in it. I can't remember what it was, but you have to file it in order to claim the name basically, and it had the TDE filing for TDE East. Um, but then there was another thing that I saw because Joey had said, Kendrick, if you want to go, like, oh, we can go. And then there were people
Facts. I'm
saying that,
Joey Badass to rap.
yeah, but people were saying that Kendrick won't go for it because they're similar. They're similar backgrounds. Whereas Drake was more the outsider, and it was easier for them to get Drake and make a mockery. Whereas what will Joey and Kendrick go at? Because similar sort of backgrounds. But
That's what it'll be. It'll be the
it'll
East
be
East versus
interesting.
West type thing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he
I
bites.
think I think it'll
I
be
don't
dope.
know if he
There-
will either.
There's there's artists that are so great lyrically that don't get no shine, and it's nuts to me. Like Joey Badass, Joyner Lucas.
Joey's a hell of a storyteller, man.
There's so
Joyner is.
many people, bro. Like they're fire, and it's like, yo, do y'all hear what these people are saying? Like, what?
Mm,
There's so many of them.
yeah, but no,
Like a lot.
I did see it as well because a lot of people were saying that because of that it it basically hid um Sean's verse. Like,
Big Show went also. I mean, they all that's probably I watched a few of the Red Bull Jones. They have a few different ones. They have like one with Pusha T. There's different ones, but
mm,
to me that was probably the best one. One with Big Sean, Absol, and Joey Badass. They all went off.
yeah, I've seen that one. What was the other one they had? Meth Ray and Redman. That was that was one.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah, I think
They
that was
went.
the first.
They did their
That was
thing too.
yeah, yeah.
What I
And
liked about the Big Sean one was they all like interacted with each other
yeah,
during the verses, which was
yeah,
dope.
yeah, yeah. And then they were kind of like ad libbing each other as well, which was
Yeah, it
pretty sick.
was dope.
Yeah, yeah. And appreciate like because they'd say it and you'd be like, oh yeah, and then like they'd go in a minute. That was fucking sick. Like yeah, and then it
Yeah,
kind of
that was
like
dope.
spurred them on, be like, all right, he said that. I got to come back and say something now.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was good. Um, and then yeah, and then the buzz. the bars matter thing. Like I do like that one. I did watch the other interview you gave as well, which was good. And I think I don't know. I can't. I feel like that kind of also plays in a tiny bit with the ageism um argument that people make as well. Is like
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. 'Cause I know younger cats that like bars too. They rather listen to like Jadakiss and you know what I'm saying, like the older artists. They don't listen to like none of them. They listen to the new stuff, but that's not like their main go-to. Which I'm not saying. Listen, music is subjective.
yeah
So whatever you like, whatever makes you feel a way, that's what you should be listening to. That's what it's for. But for me personally, I need to listen to something that gives me substance. I need to learn. I need to grow. I don't want to just listen to random nothing while I'm driving. In the other interview, I said it. What you consume in your diet is not only what you eat, is what you feed yourself mentally, what you listen to, and what you see.
yeah
So those things make you who you are. So if you're not growing, you're dying. There's only you either grow or you die. There's no in between, just like a flower or a plants or grass or tree. It either grows or it dies. There's no in between. It doesn't just exist
mm,
in the winter and the fall, the leaves fall off the tree, it dies. You know what I'm saying? But then it's reborn again. So
yeah
it's either you growing or you dying.
yeah
I'd rather grow. I've been in the seasons where you don't want to do anything. It's like I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm doing all these things, so I don't want to do the thing that I said I was gonna do or follow through on. I don't want to do that right now because I'm tired or I don't feel good or whatever the excuse may be. But that's the difference between the person that's really out doing it and then the people that are just saying they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really put myself into those situations. Like there was a whole thing going on in Staten Island where people were just dissing each other. I'm not putting myself in that. I'm not getting anything out of this. I've been doing this for 23, 24 years already. So
mm,
why am I gonna put myself into a something that Staten Island like some majority of the time? This time it didn't, thank God. But majority of the time, the Staten Island artists making music going back and forth leads to more than just the music. People start getting hurt and things like that. And that's when it gets stupid because like if it's lyrical combat, I get it. You're making people's pen work. I'm saying everybody, if you're saying you want to be the best, well now you got to rap and show that. I get that part. When it starts going past the music, that's when it gets stupid to me. So rap, why would I put myself into that for no reason? So I'll go make music. I let the music talk. That's what I do. They dropping battle rap stuff, going back and forth with each other is cool for them. So while they're doing that, I'll drop a feature en route. I'll go shoot a video for en route. I'll record these other features that I got for other people. Shout out to New in the Shoe. Shout out to Pretty Boy Lou. Shout out to I've been doing so many features. Shout out to everybody that got a feature so far. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah
it's just I'm busy doing other stuff where I'm creating income one, but it's not like a waste of time for me. It's like
mm,
why do I have to prove to anybody that I can rap? I have 10 hours worth of music in my discography. If you think I can't rap, go listen to the other 10 hours. I
mm,
don't gotta prove points no more. I did that already. Now I do music on my time and when I want to do it and when I feel like doing it, or when I have that creative itch and I want to drop something, I'm gonna drop something.
yeah because
Everybody just moves on somebody else's accord. I don't like that. I like to move on my own accord. I want to do things that I want to do. I don't want to feel pressured. Oh, guys, you guys like my album. Now I got to drop a follow up fire album that's better than this one. Oh, I'm
or
going to drop how
or
I'm feeling at that point in time.
yeah, or just drop four songs or four more songs on the end of it and call it the deluxe edition.
I, for what? That's what I'm saying. I'll just drop stuff when I feel like it. If you notice, there's no timestamps. I usually just drop something when I feel like dropping it. I
Yeah,
don't have. I mean, every year I usually drop something for my birthday. I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. I was thinking of maybe a video or maybe a single. Every time I drop like an EP or something, I don't know. Maybe this year I'll just do like a video or
or
something
an
else.
or an EP, or do like a Beyonce thing where you do like the whole album and then you do like all the videos with it or something.
That'd be dope, but that's gonna cost a lot of
Oh
money.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. Y'all want to go fund my project, please? So I can shoot some videos for every song and do all that great stuff. GoFundMe. Who's gonna set it up? We starting to GoFundMe for Nitti iiCe
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for a video project.
Yep. Yeah, you could do something like that. Because she does that with all the albums now. Then she just drops them, and you got like the all the songs, and you got all the videos, and all of that. Like when she
So,
what was it, lemonade or something? I think she first did it for, and
Listen,
everyone
every
was
time I'm telling you, you got to start the GoFundMe. I'll shoot a movie. The videos instead of being a video, it'll be one big movie.
it'd be well, you could have a
I
musical.
promise you, it'll be a
You
movie
could have
for real.
you could have a fucking musical if you wanted to. If you would do it that way, or yeah, you could have a movie, or you could have a musical movie.
I would both. I would have like the music. I would do certain like a musical type vibe where it's like some of the stuff is the verse, and then some of the stuff is like acting, and some of the stuff is you know what I'm saying. I would love to do that. It's just you know what I'm saying. That's gonna cost a lot of money, so we need this
Mm,
GoFundMe money.
yeah,
I'm pulling it into existence. I'm calling this. I'm gonna get the big bag to shoot the movie. That's what's gonna happen.
yeah. Well, that so now you just well now that's coming into fruition. What would the cut like? Would what would the concept be, or is that like not an idea yet?
I mean, there's a whole bunch of different. I have stuff in like in my brain that like projects, singles, things that I want to make, projects or stuff like this. I have a whole bunch of stuff. Like my notes, there's probably like 5,000 notes in there. My
Yeah.
note folder, there's a million notes in there because I have so many ideas daily where it's like, all right, put this over here. Or let me do an R&B project. Let me do a Spanish little EP or some that I'm not usually giving people where it's like, oh, I didn't know he could do this.
Mm.
Give him a pop project, 5 songs, all pop. A rock project, Linkin Park Gym Class Heroes vibes for 5 songs, 3 songs. People will be like, "What's going on?" Like the last
That
thing that he dropped, completely opposite of this. That's what I
yeah
like.
yeah the yeah Linkin Park one. That'd be fucking dope. Get some real fucking heavy shit behind that. That'd be solid. Or or um or just I know because you did like how or like drop a like an EDM
EDM
album.
joint.
Yeah, like the boom,
I got,
boom,
I got the
boom,
EDM song I did.
boom.
It has
Yeah,
only it's like minimal words in it though. It's EDM stuff, so you can turn
yeah,
fast
but
too. But,
it is minimal. It's about as you said, it's about the vibe. Is like the EDM
oh, it's
stuff. You
dope.
get that.
I did some dope one.
You can
Maybe I
see.
put it on the next project. It's just for people like, wait, what is this? Like, why would he even drop this? Just turn up. That's it. I don't want you to do anything but turn up for this 2 minutes or a minute and change. Just turn up. Don't do
Yeah,
anything else but that.
just drop like just drop and like because all you need like you just well depending on how long you wanted it for, you could just get one verse and then that's it, and then you can use that for the
It's not even
intro.
a verse. I probably said on the entire song 7 words.
Yeah,
7 words. Not even verses, not sentences, 7 words. Maybe this whole song, but it's like the beat slaps. So the vocals is just, you don't really need a lot. It's just that one thing you'd be like, oh yeah, this is the one.
yeah. As long as it goes, mate, it's all good, and you can just like shit. You'd probably just say like you could have an album of just 30 words, 30 words and pure vibe. You know what I mean? Like pure vibe and 30 words. That'd be fucking solid. That and then that would be completely different. And it, again, it's like okay, so like we got this dark ambience here, and now we're fucking like out here, the boom, boom. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah. Or you could take that dark ambience and take it darker and go sort of down that like that heavy rock feel.
Do that. Listen, there's so many ideas, bro. Something's
Yeah.
going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was thinking of a concept thing the other day that I'd like to try. I don't know whether I'm going to do it as a book or whether I'd write a script for it, but I want to do like I like gangster movies. You know, I'm no gangster. Like I'm fucking like built like Popeye. Do you know what I mean? But like, but I'd like to do like a mix of like gangster and horror. Is what I'd like to do. And then with like, and then also, but it could sound really weird, but also kind of inspired by like everything that we're now finding out with the whole Diddy stuff. So take like a little bit of gangster movie, a little bit of horror, and that's a concept I'd quite like to pursue. Like
demons and angels type vibes.
Yeah, the underworld of the music business. I don't know much about the music business, but I reckon there is a dark underworld there. So yeah, I'd
Oh,
quite
there
like
sure is.
that'd be something I'd quite like to explore as a concept for you.
Sure.
Yeah, like gangster horror movies. Well, yeah, so that's one thing. But can't remember what we were talking. Oh yeah, the bars matter. Like
Hmm.
yeah, I do I just say I do agree with you on like learning stuff and finding out more as we get older and the education that comes with it. You know what I mean, because it wasn't. I don't like his hip hop was you know made to tell stories and made to made well I don't want to
Elevate
say like
people,
made to
substance, grow,
yeah.
give you knowledge, give you some gems so you could grow.
I feel
Now,
like now
now everybody just spinning the block and drinking and doing drugs and all that good stuff.
yeah I feel because I feel it gets overlooked as well. Like now with attention spans and things like that. Everyone's like, shit, I got to get this out, and I've got to look this way, I've got to look that way for all
I
of
don't
this. So
care about none
I
of
feel a lot of
that.
it
I don't care about none of that.
gets swept under the rug. So and then in order to gain that virality and that reputation, I feel like we kind of lose kind of what we started with in order to chase something bigger, if that makes
Hmm.
sense. And but so yeah, so I feel like all of that kind of dilutes it, and then the bar and then all the bars come into the underground. Why now
Hmm.
we're chasing the fashion and the aesthetics, but then I don't, but
So
then like with
you're
that as
wasting
well,
money instead of making money.
yeah.
That's what
But
that
then
means. You worry about wasting it.
with everything that you guys have got going on with the tariffs as well, I don't know. It might still be a thing. I don't know. I'm curious. I was thinking of this like a while ago. But now, have you seen like those videos of like people in China basically, saying we can make you this for like half the price, or like three quarters of the price? So
I mean,
I mean,
I guess
yeah, I'm
they're the
intrigued
ones that
because
create the stuff anyway. So
yeah, because if we're gonna brag about I don't know, say like a £3,000 purse, and then but then who's gonna be like? Will anyone jump on that? That's kind of what I'm intrigued about. Is who's gonna jump because if they can make £3,000 bags, you can still get the exact same thing. That's the exact same look, but you could go and get your sticker put on it and sell it for a lot cheaper. So I don't know. I'm wondering if anyone's gonna jump on that.
you're gonna have
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah, I'm intrigued, man. I'm intrigued because now that it's come out and they're like, look, these tariffs instead of this £3,000 bag, we can do it for like 100 or even cheaper. So yeah, that's one thing I'm thinking. But yeah,
I
as
mean,
a
bootlegging in New York in the city has been a thing forever. They've
yes,
been bootlegging forever.
yeah. Oh, I can't. Prohibition, wasn't it? Is it yeah the all the alcohol, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I'd be intrigued if someone does that. Um, but then you say, and then so with bars matter as well. How like do you think there'd be a way that we could bring well, I don't know if we could bring bars back, but if you like,
I mean, there's been people that like this artist that do it. Millie's, you know what I'm saying? He's on the Jadakiss. I don't know if you listen to Millie's. Millie's is lit.
yeah, I see him. Yeah,
Uh, there's artists that do it. Conway, King Streets,
mm,
uh, Dice Peso. There's a lot of artists that rap. It's just people not paying attention to that because they're too busy on shake ass in the deli and what the hellies and all of this other stuff. So that's what they
mm,
want to do. Remember, the attention span is not there. So
yeah,
it's just, all right, oh, this song makes me want to dance. That's not going to dance. I don't care what he's saying. That's what people listen to. So,
yeah,
listen, whatever helps people at the end of the day, listen, cool. As long as you happy doing that or you happy consuming that, it's great for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just not for me. I don't tell people what to listen to. I don't tell people what to watch. Unless you ask me my opinion, turn up, have fun. You know what I'm saying?
mm, yeah, yeah. I uh, I agree. I I agree with that. I agree with that. all right. So here's one for you. Kind of going to the concept idea that you were talking about as well. Um, so if you could create your ultimate 5 to 6 track project with unlimited resources, who would be your dream collaborators, and what do you feel it would look like?
6 songs.
Yeah,
All right. Uh, Chris Brown.
yeah.
That'd be a fire track. Like probably like some dancey club vibe. Doing like that. Um, Hove,
Mm.
like some conscious type song. We talking about people that are alive, right? I can't mention no dead artists, obviously,
Oh
because they
yeah, it'd
can't
be a
make
bit
them.
hard to bring back the dead, but
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure the studios that they went to got
yeah, there's
unreleased
probably
versions
some
and
hidden
stuff.
like there's probably some
Yeah, they
verses
got
in the
some
vaults and stuff, but
for sure. I would love to. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? All right, so Chris Brown, Hove, um, Bad Bunny. I think me and Bad Bunny would make a fire track. They go crazy. Millie's,
mm,
Method Man,
yeah.
and one more. Uh, see, this is hard for the us. Pick just six. I don't know, just to make it, all right, just to make
Well,
the
you if
project,
five or six, you got
just
five. You
just
can have
just to make the project crazy. The sixth one could be either Adam Levine or Bruno Mars.
wow.
Just to shake the album up, that one project.
Mm, no, that oh. Mm. Or make it even weirder. Like, but if you were to get rid of someone else, um,
It'd be different vibes.
yeah, but you could. What would it be like to have them both on a track? How weird would that be? Adam Levine and Bruno. That would be crazy. Like that would
You
be.
know, we could finesse it. We could do some like Travis Scott thing where the beginning starts one way and then it goes into a whole different
Yeah,
song.
yeah. And
There's
then
ways to, finesse stuff.
so they're your sit like all right. So but you got all right. So you got to quickly choose Adam Levine or Bruno.
And then we got Chris Brown in the beginning, so I just say Adam Levine because Adam Levine will make the whole like a different kind of sound, poppy
Mm.
song. I just feel
Yeah,
like I would love Bruno Mars to be on the song. Bruno Mars would be more like an uppity, you know what I'm saying, that crazy feel, but I'll take Adam Levine for this project, and it'll be a different sound on the project.
yeah, yeah. So then, would you have them? Because you got 6 collaborators. All right. Well,
Hmm.
sorry, 6 collaborators. There we go. So you got 6 collaborators. Would you have them each individually on a track, or would you like have it you and then switch the collaborators around as well?
Oh no, it'll be just one song with each.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's a pretty good lineup. That's a pretty good lineup. Would you keep like, but then would you test it like because you like to throw it around a little bit by having like the rock track or the EDM track and stuff like that. Would you keep that and test them as well? Or
But yeah, I would add like other stuff into it. It'll be a different project. You know what I'm saying? It'll go from moods to just in a different way, like a roller coaster. It'll either start dark and then get light, or start light and then get dark.
yeah, yeah. No, that's a pretty good lineup. That's a pretty good lineup. I'd be intrigued with that. I'd be intrigued with that. I think I don't know. I like Adam Levine, but I think I'd probably pick Bruno.
I just don't want to. I don't want too many similar sounds. I feel like if I did a song with Chris Brown and I did a song with Bruno on the same project, it'll be like similar energies. Because I don't want to do the song with Chris Brown and it be one of those like slow songs. I want it to be like one of those vibey
Yeah,
party songs that he does, like one of those kind of tracks.
yeah, that would be.
So that'll sound too much like the song with Bruno, and I don't want to have two of the same songs that sound alike. So we'll
Mm,
put Adam Levine, and then we can add Bruno to the next project.
yeah, those high like that high screech he does. Yeah,
Some vibes.
yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that. I can't argue with that. That's a nice mix. It's a nice mix. Um, where was the other question? All right, so to your acting one, to your acting question. Uh, so you got Root by Joe Parker, and you starred in, as we said earlier, Fez Taylor's film "Pay Me in Respect."
Hmm.
Um, what was your experience like with those projects? Like, what was it?
Well, I
What
know
was
them
it
all.
like
I know
stepping
them
in?
all. I know Fred Taylor via music, so like we've known each other for a while. So that was cool. He just needed a role. He's like, "Would you do it?" I'm like, "Of course, why not? Why wouldn't I try something normally that I don't do post?" So
Mm,
I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And then we went. It was cool. The vibe. He gave us some like he didn't give us like scripted lines to say. He kept us like stuff that points of reference to
yeah,
just
like
use
an
it in your
improv.
own time. Yeah, and that's what we did for that one. But then for Route is different because for Route with Reflex, shout out to Joe Parker. He gives us a script. Like we do in our own mannerisms, but there's a dialect, there's an actual script for what we're saying.
Mm.
It's not just wing it. So I mean, it's dope. I like acting. Acting is cool. I need to be on power. Somebody tell 50, yo, if you need another person for power, I'm with it, 100%.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the
So with
vibes.
the like, so with the like, not necessarily. I don't know if it was necessarily strict, but with a like when you've got the dialect, it's, you got to sort of keep within the grid. But when you're more improv, you sort of, you can, there's more creativity with it. I mean, again, I don't know, I can't act. I
I mean,
did drama
yes
in
and no.
school, but
I
you
mean, yes
know what I
and
mean?
no. Because like when you have the the script, you're in character, so you're reading it as that character. When you have the improv, it's more like you're being you rather than in script. Because Fez didn't tell me, "Yo, be somebody else." He told me, "Yo, this is what it is. Do that." Okay,
Mm.
so it was different. I wasn't really like a different character per se, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for Root. I'm waiting for Root.
Oh yeah, now that the route. I know he showed same day as WrestleMania. He did a like a preview of one episode. I
Yeah.
didn't get to go. I was in PA with Bree, but yeah, everybody was like, "Yo, that was some vibe. It was dope." I'm like, "Dang, I didn't get to see it. I got to see it on the movie screen. It's even crazy."
Oh, so is it a series then?
The series, yeah, for sure.
Oh, I thought it was a like a film. I didn't know it was a
A movie,
series.
yeah, no, it's a series.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've like, because I've like seeing all the snippets and stuff that you share. I thought it was a film.
You know, it's just a series. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make some magic with this series.
Nice. Do you know how many episodes or
Not yet.
okay?
I know it's gonna be a few, but I know there's other. This opened the door for other talks, and now there's other people that are working on stuff that want me to be a part of their shows, and I'm down with that.
Nice, nice. So a lot more acting work on the way then.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. And different parts too, so you might get to see the bad guy, Nitti. Let me give y'all a different side of me. Everybody likes
I
to
wouldn't be
laugh
mad.
and
I wouldn't be
smile.
mad at that. I'd like to see the bad guy Nitti.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the villain. I already one of the roles that were offered to me was the villain,
Yeah,
and I was like, oh yeah, let's do it. And then my idea, because he was like, you have an idea of the concept you would be. I said yes. I want to do something like obviously, Street Fighter, the game,
yeah, yeah,
maybe with Bison, something like that, like a boss, like boss Bison type person, like military vibes though. So like you'll see me with the camouflage, with the hat, like something like that. Whereas now I'm gonna give you a whole different side.
yeah, yeah. I quite like to see. I was gonna say Bison the villain, Nitty the villain. Yeah,
The
yeah. Cause I
villain, you
like
heard?
play. Well, say kind of like the what is it, the cafe scene in it. He played like the shot caller, and I feel
Mm.
it gave a I feel it gave a little bit of a villain vibe. So
I mean, but not really. To me, it was more like it gave like drug dealer vibes. Not really a
wow,
villain, but more like a
yeah, but
drug dealer.
you're still talking about that sort of thing. Yeah, you be like, yeah, we got to get him done. Like, man, yeah,
You know,
he's
I mean, I know Saul's
dumb.
drug dealers though. So you feel me?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a few people if I was gonna play. Have you ever seen a film Snatch? So
Yeah,
it's not that weird sort of film. It's like
yeah.
directed
I saw it.
By Guy Ritchie.
Hmm.
It's got Jason Statham,
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, and a couple of others.
I would love to do films like that or like Fast and Furious or I'm listen, I'm down with the films. I'm down with the Tyler Perry films. I'm down with all of the films. All of them. I would love to do different kinds of movies. I would love to do movies like Click, Adam Sandler, or movies like that, like funny movies.
Yeah,
I'll do a movie like The Notebook. Listen, if you want me to be in The Notebook, I'll be in The Notebook. I'm with all of these movies, bro. I like doing things that come natural. And when I do things like that, it just makes me go into a different state that a different part of my life where I consumed what happened here that you're telling me to do. So I can go back to how I felt back then and use that to help me with this role. And it
yeah,
just works because now I'm being me and people just see the character, not me.
yeah. Like because your music is you, but then your your acting is you putting that idea out there. Yeah, yeah. Because well, as you say, your music is you. Your mood music. So the people know you in your music, and then you go and play a character, and it's like again, it's just like your interpretation of what you
This
feel.
person.
Yeah, of what you feel that should be, and then and then
I like that's why I like Route. When Parker hit me up about Route, he was like, "Yo, would you do this?" And I'm like, "What's the role?" He's like, "Oh, you would be the Hefe." I was like, "Yes, sir. You the
yeah.
Hefe, the drug dealer, the shot caller. You running the show. I'm with it. That sounds like right up my alley. I'm down with it."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd I look forward to Nitty the villain. Nitty the villain. Well, Nitty the
Yeah,
drug. Look forward to the drug dealer one. Then hopefully we'll get Nitty the villain.
yeah. There's a whole bunch. There's another one too, where it's shout out to my boy Rocco. He wants to do one where it's like a father, his daughters get kidnapped and his wife gets kidnapped, which
More
is
like
crazy.
Taken.
It's like they get kidnapped and then it's like they know that you used to be I think it was like an ex like somebody in the military or something like that. So I was calm. I retired from that. I was calm. The scene would start with me like at a bar type thing. And I would go outside and have like physical contact with somebody. And then somehow I'll find out that they kidnapped my wife and my daughters. And then I got to go save them. So
Yeah,
that one's going to be dope too. Cause now it's like the good guy hero. It's a different role.
yeah,
So, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. And then when you explain it, it reminds me of Taken. Now you just need one of
It's
those.
something like that. Yeah. Like a
Yeah, you
Leon.
need one of those. What's it you say? I have a special set of skills.
I got a set of skills.
I have a
I'm gonna
certain set of
find you, and
skills.
when I find you, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I could be a blessing or a curse. Like I've
Hmm.
got a certain set of skills. I will find you and I will kill you, or however he says it. I can't do Liam Neeson's voice, but I have a certain set of skills. Well, no, that would be cool. Do you ever watch like I don't know Peaky Blinders at all?
Never seen it.
Oh, mate, I think do you have Netflix? I think
Hmm.
it's still on Netflix. Yeah, if you get it, check out Peaky Blinders. Fucking oh, I'm telling you, mate, it's unreal. It's unreal. It's based on I can't remember what year it is. Think I think it's after the first. I can't remember if it's after the First World War. It's one of the. I'm pretty sure it's like the First World War. Um, and it's based on a gang up in Birmingham who like were called the Peaky Blinders, and they did a hell of a lot of stuff. I don't quite know entirely what they did. I didn't haven't looked into it, but um, oh, what's his bloody name? I've forgotten his name now. Oh, that's gonna really annoy me. Hang on, I got to look up the
Gotta
guy's
look it
name.
up.
Yeah, I got to look it up. Um, because I want to say something, but I've got a feeling it's the wrong name. Cillian Murphy. He plays the main guy, Tommy Shelby, and I tell you, man, his character is just unreal, just unreal. Like he's so cool. I don't know how he does it. I've like think, but like honestly, the character is just like so chilled out, just almost emotionless. Like it is chilling, but it's so good the way it's done. Like you get like Tom Hardy's in it. He plays quite a ruthless character in it as well, and the interactions between him as well, and basically like Tommy organizing the family and the way that he just uses them as pawns, and it's like, right, you go do this, you go do this, and think, oh mate, it's incredible.
Check it out.
I think it might be something right up your street. It's it's good. The last series is a bit weird because a couple like important cast members like died in real life, so it gets a bit weird in the last series. But 1 to 4, I'm telling you, mate. I'm telling you. So I think something like you might enjoy something like that. Sort of like I'd call it
Say
like a
that.
like a gangster drama.
I'll put it on the watch list.
Oh mate, do it. It's impeccable, impeccable. Mm. It's beautiful, and like it's just the whole dark demeanor like of it all is beautiful. Like, yeah, I think that's it, mate. I haven't I haven't got any more questions for you. I thought I'd try and keep it a little bit shorter for you because I know last time we went like 2 hours and something. So
My phone died. I remember.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you coming through, mate. Enjoyed it.
Appreciate you having me, brother.
Oh, you're welcome, mate.
We're gonna
Always.
do this again. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna drop some stuff to make you have more questions.
I'm looking for you don't know the release of Root, do you yet?
Well, I don't know
No.
where else to
So
go.
we got
Sometime
Root.
at some
Wait.
point this year is gonna release.
So we're waiting on Root. Then whatever you do for your birthday, and then whatever coming out. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Me and Bree still got another project follow up from the Becoming. We got another one.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's called the Process, if I'm not mistaken. So the Becoming, the Process, you know what I'm saying, or the Journey, and then
damn,
the finale. We're gonna do probably. I was thinking for the last one we called it like I just lost it. I had the name too. Yeah, the last one I was thinking Revelations.
yeah,
So it'd be the Becoming, the Process or the Journey, and then Revelations.
nice. So a little
The end of
trilogy.
time. Hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful. Have you started work on it, or is it done, or?
Me and Bree have mad songs that you guys never heard together, so we might have to do some new ones, but there's a lot of stuff you haven't heard yet.
Yeah. Well, you can switch between like, well, I say old and new, but we've not heard them, so we wouldn't know whether they'd be old or whether they're new. So
Hmm.
no one would know. Do you know what I mean? Whether you've been sitting on them for 10 years or not, no one would know. You just drop
I
them.
mean, there's songs that were old that you guys got as new. You would never know, and I would never tell you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that you got to make timeless songs. That's how you know you make timeless music when it doesn't
Yeah. What?
matter when you put it out.
Yeah. What was it? There's a few like that in there. Like I think I can't remember who the bloody hell sang Pony now, but Timberland had that beat for like 7 or something years, I think, before they they made that and put it out. And
Hmm.
then it came out, and he was just like, "Yo, this track's incredible." He's like, "Yeah, it's been in the vault for like 7 years."
Ever, ever, ever,
Uh,
ever.
Yeah, because it's what it is. You feel like whether it's good, and then boom, it comes out, and it's fresh to everyone. It's like when people come through the live streams, and they're like, they'll go, "Oh, can you play this track?" Yeah, yeah, all right. And but it's old. You don't have to like don't tell me it's old. I mean, unless you're gonna follow and like unless you follow it up with a new song, and then it's not, and then it's kind of like, oh, well, it's old. You don't have to like don't tell me it's old. I mean, unless you're gonna follow and like unless you follow it up with a new song, and then it's kind of like, oh, well, it's old. You don't have to like don't tell me it's old. I mean, unless you follow it up with a new song, and then it's not, and then compare, like seeing the growth.
Contrast, like a
Yeah,
comparison.
because you
Comparison.
could be like, oh, yeah, but I think a lot of people say it's old. What's the word I'm looking for? Like
I thought
confident.
they
I
just
think
say just yeah, just not confident in the song.
yeah, yeah. I think they're like I don't know. So either someone's knocked them or something about it, and it's like, oh, don't. Can you play this
I
song?
just send you
It's
when
because
somebody asks you to send a song, you want one that's out or not out? Okay, here you go.
yeah, but yeah. So I see a lot of people do that, and then I say, look, don't tell me it's old. Don't like because it's only old to you. You know what I mean, like, and then it's my first time hearing this, so
Hmm.
it's new to me. Like there are like, things I still discover now, and I'm like, oh, is that recent? You go back and like it's a couple of years on, you're like, fucking hell, like a bit late to the party, but yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
like there's loads of things. I
I
mean,
don't know. You could have told
um,
into it. That's why I always ask. Send me a song. You want one that's out or not out?
man,
That's all
I
I
don't
ask.
mind. There we go. Like I don't, so to be, I quite like I quite like the work in progresses. They're they intrigue that intrigues me sometimes. It's
Because it
some of the
shows you the,
songs,
the work while it's in motion.
yeah, because then I mean not that not that they might listen to me, they might not. I don't know, but I do like that because then if I can relate in a way, or I hear something, then I can share that, and it may like I'm not getting any credit for it, but I like to share the ideas, and then you've heard it, and then it comes back, you're like, I remember that. Yeah, I mean, like, so yeah,
Mm.
I do like the work in progress ones, and because then you can think of ways that are gonna, well, might help make it better. I don't know, but it's being able to share that input. That's the ones. They're the ones that I like. Look at all the print, like all the stuff Prince has, probably Michael Jackson has, and all of that lot. Like fucking, if they drop an album, you know the song's old, but or like for example the Beatles, like they dropped that random Beatles track last year or the year before. Like that track's old, but it's still new to you. It might have gone through a more modern mix before before dropping and
Mm-hmm.
clean it up a little bit, but that track was probably recorded like way back when, and then
Fact. But it's, you know what I'm saying? It's still fresh.
yeah, yeah. And then there was a thing Linkin Park was saying
Big
on the
champs.
on the drink champs one they did, and so like they'll say sometimes like the songs might be old, and they're just they're trying to find the right record for that song,
Mm-hmm.
or sometimes they might go back to an old song with a verse on it, and then be like, actually let me use that verse on this one. So they're just like they'll just recycle that verse, and like because Mike Shinoda was talking about it when I watched it last night, and he was saying, yeah, like there's there'd been a couple songs I've written like years back, and I wasn't sure on the verses, and then he something came up on the newer project, and he was like, actually, I've got something for that. And then he went back, got it, and things. So it may have been an old verse, but to it, like to everyone else, is new. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I haven't watched that episode yet. I'm actually gonna watch it right now.
it's a
Eat some breakfast slash lunch and
yeah.
go watch Space
I'm on the I did enjoy it, but I'm a little bit on the fence with it. To be fair, I'm a little bit on the fence with it because like I feel Mike does most of the talking, and because he's there with Mr. Han, the DJ guy. And yeah, and I don't think Han talks as much. And I don't know, maybe that's just me, maybe that was the way I was watching it, but yeah, I don't feel Han talks as much as Mike, so I don't really get that input.
Mm-hmm.
Um but no, it is good in some of the stories they share, but I think they were waiting for a flight, or they were meant to be going for a flight after the thing, so they were trying to like get through
Eat it
it.
up.
Yeah, because they were play. What's the game they play? Quick time or slime.
Thomas Line, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So they were playing that quite, or basically spent the entire thing going through that, and they touched on some pretty interesting stories. So I really hope they kind of get them to come back. So, but yeah, so I enjoyed it because I enjoy Linkin Park and them talking about Paul McCartney, like coming around for what was it, the Grammys with Jay-Z, um, yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, definitely check it out. It is a good one. I think Nori got a little bit too cut on it though. I don't know. It's like from Nori at the beginning to Nori
He
at the
be
end
he be lit. That's why.
in that hour and a half, man. I think he definitely got a little bit cut. He got a little bit too cut, but I do enjoy Drink Champs. Drink
I
Champs
think
is
that's dope. I like Dream Camp.
yeah. They do like what they what they do and the stories that get told on Drink Champs.
Yeah,
I do enjoy it.
for sure.
But yeah, all right. I'll let you go and get your breakfast and lunch. And I'm gonna
You
go
heard?
and I'm gonna go and get my dinner. But yeah, so if you wanna tell the world where they can find you, um,
You can find me on Instagram first and foremost at I am Nitti iiCe, IAMNITTIIICE. You can find me on all other platforms musically under Nitti iiCe, NITTIIICE. We outside. Shit.
beautiful, beautiful. All right then, mate. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to the
Appreciate you.
next time. All right.
You know the vibe, my brother. Enjoy.